So around 2017 to 2018, there was a trend to make Bendy knockoff games, as it was popular with the kids. And since the actual game wasn't on mobile, these knockoffs were like the only thing we had, as most of us didn't have access to a PC, and when we did, our parents wouldn't buy us the game. Usually these knockoff games were pretty bad, but out of all the games, one stood out. This game was called, and I'm not making this up, Hello Bendy Machine 5 Horror Night. Wow, that's a fucking mouthful. Now, why did this stand out, you may ask? Well, apart from the long-ass title, this game was actually pretty decent. First of all, the atmosphere is actually pretty cool. The fact you can't see what is ahead of you because of the yellow fog makes you scared of what could be up ahead. Now, the game isn't really scary, but it does try to, at least. And it probably was scary to, like, 7-year-olds. I don't know. Next, the animation is actually expressive, especially on the knockoff Bendy model, as you can see here. His idle animation looks great. I can't find this model anywhere online, so it seems to be an original asset made by the developers. Same with the house. I can't find this anywhere online, but if anyone knows where this house originates from, please let me know if it's like stolen from a PS2 game or something. Now, what is special about this knockoff game is that it seems to combine 3 popular mascot horror games at the time: Hello Neighbor, Bendy and the Ink Machine, and Five Nights at Freddy's, to capitalize on them all at once. Which actually makes this game really funny, because it's such an absurd concept. Like, fucking Hello Bendy Machine 5 Horror Night. They literally just tried to get as many kids as possible to play this. Like, just get it, like, tagged in everything. I don't think it was successful in that, but I mean, props for trying. I don't know. This game is years old. I don't know why I care so much about it. It's hilarious. I don't know. Just in one of the rooms of this game, it has a chalkboard with some weird text on it, clearly wrote in MS Paint. And it seems that they were trying to make some kind of lore, but I can't really tell what it means. Maybe the knockoff Bendy is trying to perform weird operations on humans. I don't know. You can come up with your own theory, but in the end it doesn't matter, as this is just a knockoff game put together with little thought. You know. It's also probably an asset rip. They probably just took a horror game engine off the asset store, horror game mobile engine, whatever, and just changed the UI a little bit, and then just call it a day. And also added in Bendy and shit, so yeah. While the game claims that it has 5 nights, it's clearly just the same game every night with no differences. Also, this game has power-ups that you can buy to help you in the game. Now, you may ask what the actual gameplay is like. Well, it's pretty basic. All you do is grab keys to unlock doors to get into the cellar, and the game ends with the camera zooming in into text on a wall that says, "Who's laughing now?" That's it. The game is very simple. Also, but there is one difference, actually, now that I think about it. Like, every night, the keys are in different places, but it's not a big difference. It's basically the same game. This game is actually pretty nostalgic. Looking back on it, it's a really shitty game, but it was better than most Bendy knockoffs at the time, and yeah, and it was YouTubers playing it and stuff, giving it attention, and stuff. They thought the game was bad as well, but, you know. There was also a sequel to the game, well, kind of. It was called, again, long-ass title, Benny House 5 Horror Machine Nights. God damn it, these titles, which seems to be made with the same engine and tools, but it has a new Bendy and Boris model, but they aren't as good as the ones seen in the first game. There was also a third game, but instead of Bendy, it has FNAF characters, and there's a different character every night, so at least they did something different with the 5 nights things. Also, the only reason I call these games related is because they use the same engine and tools. That's the only reason, pretty much. Like, that's the only reason. Like, they're loosely related. And also, the Bendy model in the freaking Benny house game, it looks similar to the one in the first game, just it's less expressive, that's all. Now you may ask, what the fuck happened to these games? Well, they got taken off the Google Play Store and Apple App Store sometime in early 2019. Now, the obvious reason is copyright, but when I tried to sideload the games onto my phone via APK websites, Play Protect said that I had viruses in them, which is not good, and it tried to access my phone data without permission. So that could also be another reason, but it's most likely the copyright. So after that, the games faded into obscurity, forgotten by most people, until one day I was just chilling and then randomly remembered the game. And that's how I made this video. And I checked if the game was anywhere online and found the APK websites, obviously. I also discovered that there was a modified version of the game that was on the Play Store, and I played it and thought, what if I remade this? So then I proceeded to decompile the game, import the models into UE4, and then start to work on a remake, which you can play right now. Warning, it's unfinished and there's a lot of work left to do, but it's pretty cool. So, all I have to say is thanks for watching, and play my game now! Oh my god, who's laughing now? Not me!